to Warrior Arena tonight. My name is Jim Wells. I'm joined tonight by Rick Marquez, and we've got a great contest lined up for you as the visiting Cal State Dominguez Hills Toros at 5-7 overall, and I believe they're 3-5 in the CCAA. Take on the CSU Stanislaus Warriors, who are looking to improve on their 2-7 CCAA record tonight. So sit back, relax, and enjoy tonight's contest. It's the Warriors and the Toros right after this on the Warrior Media Network.
Hello, I'm Ellen Stallings. We've been covering local news, features, and sports stories on Cable Channel 2 for more than a year now. If you haven't tuned in, please check it out every weeknight beginning at 6 and repeated at the top of each hour until 11. Your only all-local news. That's on Cable Channel 2 every weeknight beginning at 6.
Welcome back to Warrior Arena tonight, where the CSU Stanislaus Warriors were 3-5 or 2-7 in the CCAA. We'll take on the Cal State Dominguez Hills Toros, who are 3-5 in the they'll take on the CSU Stanislaus Warriors 2-7 and the Dominguez Hills Toros at 3-5 in the CCAA. And Rick, what do you see happening in tonight's game? What do you think the Warriors have to do to come out victorious tonight?
Well, these are two programs that are kind of having a down year, but Warriors are led, of course, by two-time All-American Shannon, Donnelly. So the inside, along with Sarah Hearn, the inside's taken care of. For the Toros, a down year for Coach Van Gerard in his 14th season. A legend in the high school ranks in LA, but again, a bad year so far for the Toros.
All right, now let's meet the starters for CSU Stanislaus tonight. As you see the Dominguez Hills Toros on your screen there. Now the Warriors, 5'6" senior forward, number 55, Eva Scheike. She started every single game for the Warriors so far this year, averaging 8.5 points a game. She's from Placerville. Another forward. Wearing number 34 tonight, Sarah Hearn, 5'10", senior forward from Livermore. She started all 14 games as well for the Warriors. And the big girl in the middle, number 35, Shannon Donnelly, 6'1", junior center from Ceres, California. She's played in 9 games this year, coming off her knee surgery that she had earlier in the season. And another guard for the Warriors, Ruby Webb, 5'6", junior guard from Antelope. She leads the team in three-point shooting this year. And around off the starting lineup for the Warriors, as you see on the screen, number 12, Charlene Moises, 5'3", senior guard from Hayward, California. She leads the team in steals, and she's number 4 in the CCAA in assists. So we'll see if Charlene can continue her good job of leading the CSU Stanislaus Warriors, and hopefully this will translate into a win tonight, Rick.
Yeah, don't let her size fool you. She is extremely quick, a heck of a defender, star of a Moreau Catholic prep in Hayward. And also, Scheike has done a great job growing in her 4 years here on the Warriors campus.
Absolutely. You were telling me before this contest that you saw Eva Scheike when she was a freshman here. And what kind of improvements have you seen in Eva's game?
Just being a lot more aggressive, not worrying so much, just playing. You hear a lot about players that they think too much, and she's just letting her natural abilities come out, and also just playing smart anyway.
And you see Eva right there shaking some hands. Wearing number 55 for the Warriors. Her hair pulled back in the bows. And the tip's coming up. Shannon Donnelly in the middle. She will take on number 41, Christina Tucker, 5'11", senior forward. And Christina Tucker gets the tip. Ball in the backcourt now for Dominguez. Number 20 with the ball, Monique Marquez. And she passes the ball over to 41, Christina Tucker. The Warriors are in a man-to-man defense right now. And Tracy Lewis, number 21, with a little bit of a drive there. Warriors defending very nicely so far early on. Travel violation call. That was an easy call, Rick. Real easy.
Yeah, they're really trying to rub off the guards on the screens at the top of the key, but the Warriors fought through that one, causing the turnover.
It looks like we got some full court pressure now by Dominguez Hills. And Ruby Webb is the ball handler, number 31 for the Warriors. Gets it down low to Shannon Donnelly with a nice baseline move, throws it up and in. Shannon's had some problems recently with making those layups. And in the past, there are 2 years, already at the school. She has made those shots. I think she's coming back. She's a little timid from that knee injury coming back, and the players do tend to do that sometimes.
Yeah, you have being in shape and you have game shape, and she's just getting her game legs going, I think, now just in the 12th game.
Yeah, I think that's true. Three-point attempt on the way, no good, and Eva Scheike gets the rebound. Eva averaging 6.1 rebounds a game. That's good for 16th in the CCAA, so she's she puts in a very nice effort every single night. Backdoor pass, Eva Scheike all the way to the basket, and the Warriors out quickly, 4-0.
Great play there for her, and a good pass, good recognition to see the cutting Scheike on the wing.
Yeah, Scheike made a nice play, and that's what it takes, moving without the ball in this kind of offense. Warriors don't stand around too much, and when you're playing against a man-on-man defense, that's the only way you can get open is if you move without the ball.
Well, that's one thing that has hurt the Warriors in the past is they kind of run out of gas in the second half.
That's true. As you see, the rebound pulled down by Shannon Donnelly off the missed pull-up jumper by Tracy Lewis of the Toros. And they're looking down low to Sarah Hearn now. Sarah gets the ball, a little jump stop, and they kick it back out. Charlene will reset now. Warriors are looking inside. Eva Scheike now with the ball. They're still looking down low. As Ruby Webb rubs off the screen by Shannon Donnelly, shoots it up, no good. Rebound goes to number 20, Monique Marquez, that 5'6" sophomore guard out of Santa Ana. Left-hand dribble now. Charlene Moises, nice defensive effort right there. Ball is off Ruby Webb's knee.
Yeah, good effort there from Moises against the bigger Marquez, but there you see Moises, her tenacity at going at the ball.
Yeah, she is very scrappy. She knows where the ball is going to be. A lot of times, you'll see her go up and guard, people that are 6'1". She stands at only 5'3", so she's got a lot of heart, and she's led this team for 3 years as a starter. So I know that she is a very capable player. So very good point guard for the Warriors. Pass inside now. It's broken up, but the Toros retain possession. And they'll have 2 seconds on the shot clock. They got to put this ball up. Eva Scheike.
Oh, no.
And the referee calls a foul on that play. What'd you think of that one?
Well, they're going to give the foul to Scheike, who made the foul just as the shot clock expired.
Looked like she got a lot of ball to me.
Yeah, she might have gotten some of the wrist, but it's going to be a 2-shot foul. Toros have yet to score. We've played just over 2 minutes.
Score is 4-0. 17:40 remaining in the first half, and now it's 4-1 as Tracy Lewis breaks the scoring drought for the Toros. Tracy, a 5'8" senior guard out of Los Angeles, St. Bernard High School. She's 13.5 points a game. That's good for 13th in the conference. She puts them both in for the Toros. She's also number 6 in the league in free throw shooting at 80%. So that's one person you do not want to foul. We see more full court pressure, and it's just basically man-to-man defense. Yeah,
they lighten up once they get the ball in, but that's one thing we've seen for the Warriors in the last couple of years is a lot of teams press them to try and wear them out.
Shannon Donnelly now inside, misses that layup. That's a tough shot in the lane as she got bumped on the play.
Yeah, Donnelly will get a lot of shots off from about 7 to 5 feet in. Never really ranges farther out than that.
Number 41 with the ball now, Christina Tucker. She passes it over. The ball is baseline defended by Shannon Donnelly. They kick it back up. And a forced shot by number 21, Tracy Lewis. And the Warriors will have possession.
Yeah, it looks like the Toros are trying to use their strength and size to get past the Warrior guards for that.
Yeah, they're definitely a little taller in the backcourt than Ruby Webb and Charlene Moises. And now the pressure's disrupting the Warriors. They need to get it across the line here.
Well, they need to get it to Moises. She's their best ball handler, has been for the last 3 years.
As you see Moises with the ball right now.
Webb
looked like she traveled there, but no call.
Well, Webb didn't look comfortable at all. Here's Donnelly back to Scheike.
Yeah, absolutely. Donnelly with that turnaround jump shot blocked by Kendra Tees, but they call the foul on Kendra. Kendra, 6'1" junior out of Los Angeles as well. Averages 10 points a game and 6 rebounds a game. So Shannon at the line now. Shoots 75% from the free throw line. You know, I was looking at a stat, Rick, and Shannon has attempted more shots already than anybody on the team, and she's only played 9 games. So that'll tell you who the Warriors' go-to player is as Shannon makes the first free throw, and it's now 5-2. CSU Stanislaus with a 3-point advantage with 16:39 left to go in the first half.
Well, Shannon in 2 years already holds 12 school records, and I'm sure after her 4 years are done, she'll hold a lot more.
And I believe she broke another record. She has 13 school records now. Sarah Hearn collects the rebound, misses the layup, and the Warriors need to make those.
Yeah,
she collected the all-time school scoring record, and she will actually be honored in tonight's halftime of the men's game with a ball that is a commemorative ball that she will receive. So that's a nice honor for her.
Well, that's amazing after 2 years. You can consider the caliber of players that were here in the late 80s when they were a national power.
As the Toros put together a field goal, that's their first field goal of the game. As it's a 1-point advantage now for the Warriors. Ruby Webb gets picked up by Tracy Lewis. Sarah Hearn now with the ball being pressured.
Yeah, Webb's having some trouble with the quicker Toro guards bringing that ball up. She doesn't look comfortable at all.
Dominguez is denying in the post, so the Warriors are not getting too many open looks down low. They're fronting the post players, so Warriors are having a tough time, and they're going to have to nail some of those perimeter shots as the Toros take their first lead at 6-5 with a layup by Kendra Tees, number 50. The Warriors are experiencing more pressure. Number 3 coming in, Monisha Washington, 5'5" junior guard. She's guarding Charlene Moises as the pass goes into Sarah Hearn. She pivots 3 times, wide open for a 3-point shot, no good. Warriors rebound, Shannon Donnelly right in the middle. Pivots to Eva Scheike, Eva all the way, and nice pass, Ruby Webb wide open. You got to make those shots.
Yeah, wide open look there from 15 feet. The Warriors might be just a little bit tired right now. She had no legs under that shot.
Yeah, Ruby was wide open. It's basically like one of those warm-up jump shots that you need to nail. As I believe Shannon Donnelly is coming out of the game now for number 33, Christina Cabo.
Well, Donnelly looked a little bit winded there her last couple trips down the court.
Cut hard! Cut hard!
As now you hear the coach for CSU, Dominguez, barking out the commands as the Warriors are also fronting the post down low with Christina Cabo, and a nice entry pass by number 21 Tracy Lewis, but the Warriors are defending very well and Sarah Hearn comes away with it.
Well, Hearn will wrestle you inside,
yeah,
won't
absolutely. Charlene Moises behind the back dribble. High post offense for the Warriors now as Christina Cabo.
Oh, it's a wild
Cabo,
shot
actually,
there.
Christina Cabo. I've been saying that wrong, I suppose.
Uh-oh.
Christina Cable. Sorry, Christina. Tracy Lewis now all the way down, and she's guilty of actually thought that was going to be a travel violation. I think Ruby Webb thought it the same. As you can see her frustration as she shakes her head. And we got a substitution for Dominguez as number 25, Adriana Mendez comes in. She's a 5'9" sophomore guard from Rialto, California, Eisenhower High School. You got to watch her. She's a deadly 3-point shooter. She's number 10 in the conference in 3-point shooting at 36%. And it looks like we've got a
violation. She stepped over.
Yeah, she stepped over the line, or she wasn't allowed to move on the line, and I guess number 21 Tracy Lewis was not aware of that rule off the baseline there. You can move if you're inbounding it on underneath the opposition's basket. You can't move if you're underneath your own basket. Cabo again with a jump shot. She makes that one. Baseline about 16 feet out.
Much better look there. A lot of confidence in that shot.
Yeah, Christina Cabo 3.6 points a game. And she only shoots 28% from the field, but she's not afraid to take that shot. She's a senior, she has experience, and she's a little confident tonight as Warriors are defending very nicely. Still in a man-to-man defense. Nice ball fake by number 3, Monisha Washington.
There.
And 2 referees have their hands in the air. We don't know what the call is, and it looks like it's going to be a blocking foul call.
You take 33, let Bree take 34.
Calling the foul on Charlene Moises on the block. Looked like a blocking.
Yeah, looked like she got in there in time, but I guess not. She kind of got ran over.
That's why we're not referees. CSU Stanislaus on top 7-6 now with 14 minutes and 3 seconds remaining in the first half. And the Toros will have the ball underneath their own basket. Number 3, Monisha Washington to trigger the inbounds pass. Referee still holding their hands up, waiting to whistle the ball in. As you hear the whistle, there it is. We got a cross screen in the lane there. And there's the 3-point shoot we were talking about. Number 25, Adriana Mendez. She kicks it out to Tracy Lewis, no good. And Sarah Hearn is there for the rebound. Sarah Hearn averages 8.4 rebounds a game. That's good for 5th in the conference. And she has 3 rebounds already early on in this contest. So Sarah right on, and they need her in this game.
Yeah, so far the outside shooting for both teams is not there as Hearn misses from the free throw line.
Rebound by Nikisha Perkins, 6'1" junior center. She went to Grant High School in Sacramento, so some of you might be familiar with that program. They always have a very good men's program, and the women's program has started to make the rise recently, but their men's program always produces some very good players. Nice entry pass by number 21, Tracy Lewis, all the way in. And if you're the Warriors, you don't want to see Nikisha Perkins get off.
Well, there you see the there you see the inside strength of the Toros.
You don't want to see the Warriors go to a zone defense too early because that's usually a zone defense will limit those kind of entry passes. Ruby Webb, nice drop step, and she missed the layup. She gets her own rebound, goes up and makes it.
Take it up strong. Good job there.
That's why coaches tell you to follow your shot.
Yep.
Kids, if you're watching at home, that's why you follow your shot. You get your own rebound and pad your stats a little bit. There's number 25, Adriana Mendez now looking to pass it over. Eva Scheike gets a hand on the ball, goes out of bounds. We got another substitution coming in, Monique Marquez.
Know who you have!
As Shannon Donnelly comes back into the contest after a quick 2-minute breather. She takes over for Sarah Hearn. And 10 seconds on the shot clock here as you see the coaches for the Toros count it down. Entry pass down low, number 32, Nikisha Perkins. Beautiful pass to number 31. Very good patience. Brianna Norton, number 31, 5'11", senior center. And she had a very nice stroke from the free throw line. 15-foot jump shot is in as the lead has gone back to the Toros now. Ruby Webb, nice fake at the three-point line. Warriors go down low to Christina Cabo. Charlene Moises, nice fake, all the way to the lane, and she's fouled on the floor. So not be a shooting foul. She's fouled by number 20, Monique Marquez.
Well, not in the bonus yet.
Referees have called a pretty close game so far, not allowing too much contact. As Charlene Moises guilty of a 5-second call, as the Warriors had a little bit of trouble getting that ball inbounds. Toros played pretty good defense there.
Yeah, I don't understand why they have the smallest player trying to inbound the ball underneath the basket.
That's true. A lot of coaches will rather have a bigger player, but Charlene is their best passer. Maybe that's the thinking there. I tend to, if it's me, there's a non-call there.
Yeah.
Charlene might have flopped on that play. The Warriors are kind of in a matchup zone, and Charlene's staying on the top.
Well, for 4 years, Charlene's been doing that. She'll steal a call about every once a game.
It looks like we got a loose ball foul called on number 12, Charlene Moises for the Warriors. That's going to be her second foul.
Yeah, they're probably going to have to get
Actually,
her out
they called
of
it on Eva Shaiki, which
I don't know how they called that on Shaiki.
It looked like it was on 12, not on Eva Shaiki.
Well, it's a break for the Warriors because it was clearly on
Eva
Moises.
Shaiki now with 2, and I would rather have Charlene Moises with 2 fouls than Eva, because Eva is, she's a double-double threat every time she's on the floor. There's a hook shot and an air ball. Eva Shaiki with the rebound. Charlene Moises now gets it. She's defended by number 20, Monique Marquez. Man-to-man pressure still for the Toros. Shannon Donnelly backdoor pass, but it was kicked inadvertently, however, so the Toros will get possession. Tracy Lewis, the point guard for the Toros, number 21 with the ball. She controls. Warriors not too much pressure on the ball. They're basically picking the Toros up at the three-point line. Marquez dribbles around the perimeter. That ball was tipped by Charlene Moises, out of bounds. 9 seconds on the shot clock for the Toros, and some substitutions coming in. For Dominguez Hills, number 41 coming in. Number 50, Kendra Tees is making an appearance. 41 is Christina Tucker for the Toros. Three-pointer attempt on the way, no good, as Eva Shaiki could not control the rebound. Tracy Lewis gets it. And they have a new shot clock, so they'll have another 30 seconds to get a shot off. 10-9 here, Toros up by 1, and we got a travel violation. Christina Tucker. Looks like we have a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. This is the Warrior Media Network.
Back to the Warriors Media Network. Rick Marquez along with Jim Wells. So far, a pretty good game. Toros up by 1, and we played about 10 minutes.
Yeah, so far it's been a seesaw battle. As you see Charlene Moises now with the ball. And Eva Shaiki with it. Looking down low to Shannon, if she's double teamed, the Toros are not taking any chances on Shannon. Every time Shannon catches the ball, the Toros have double teamed, and Charlene gets all the way to the basket. She looks like she got hammered, but no call. And the Warriors will have 10 seconds.
Well, the Warriors, they're trying to run that offense out of that high post, yet to really reverse the ball. They've gone to this side just about every trip down the court.
There's a steal now by number 20, Monique Marquez. Ruby Webb tried to dump it back to Charlene Moises on the inbounds play, as you saw. Tracy Lewis now with the ball. The three-point line defended by Ruby Webb.
Bounce it.
And they reset the play. Warriors are in a 2-3 zone now.
Good hard step
Looks like actually looks like a 3-2 zone. 3 people on top of the zone with Shannon, Donnelly, and Christina Cabo down low as you hear the 5 seconds on the shot clock. Free throw jumper on the way, no good. 2 Warriors there for the rebound. It's Ruby Webb. Good defense there for the Warriors, Rick.
Yeah, much better there. That looks like that 20-second timeout they took, they got a collective breath there.
Sometimes that's what you need. A nice pass down low to Shannon Donnelly, but it's controlled by Kendra Tees of Dominguez. Charlene trying to force that ball a little bit. Kendra has a little bit of a 2-inch advantage on her as Tracy Lewis gets all the way to the basket.
Well, Tees is doing a good job of fronting Donnelly, and they're trying to force it into her, but they're going to have to go to some different options to open up that defense.
See Donnelly with it. Triple team that time. Ruby Webb open for 3. She takes the shot. It's good. Ruby Webb for 3 points.
Best way to pull the defenders out.
Absolutely. If somebody's zagging on your big person, you got to throw it out and hope you make those shots.
Tracy, higher, Trey.
So the Warriors now tied up at 12-12 with 9 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the first half. As the Warriors dribbled off the foot of Kendra Tees. The Warriors getting a few turnovers now and a little bit of momentum on their side.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a crowd starting to come in finally, so hopefully that'll get them another incentive. Again, this is a big weekend for the Warriors, both the men's and women's teams, trying to make a move in the very tough CCAA.
And these are 2 teams that they can definitely take advantage of here on the home floor. They're 2 teams they should beat here at Warrior Arena. Charlene Moises for 3, back-to-back threes are good. As the Warriors take the 3-point advantage now in a 6-0 run.
20-second
We've got a timeout. We're going to take the timeout. This is the Warrior Media Network.
At CSU Stanislaus, we promote a beautiful setting that encourages students to challenge themselves and get a quality education. With the benefits of both a smaller private liberal arts college and large state university, CSU Stanislaus offers a distinct advantage for students desiring a more personal educational experience. CSU Stanislaus offers 76 majors and concentrations, with undergraduate and graduate programs in humanities, sciences, education, business, and arts. The distinguished professors at CSU Stanislaus are respected for their genuine commitment and personal attention to each individual student. If you have goals for your future, CSU Stanislaus will help you aim directly for them and provide you with the tools to get there. With a devoted faculty, small class sizes, and state-of-the-art facilities, the education you receive at CSU Stanislaus represents nothing short of excellence. CSU Stanislaus, see you next semester.
Welcome back. My name is Jim Willis along with Rick Marquez. We're here at Warrior Arena on the campus of CSU Stanislaus, where the Warriors, as you see, are up by 3 points, 15-12, with 8:44 remaining in the first half. And the possession is in the Toros' hands. You see the Warriors in their defensive set. There's a few substitutions for the Warriors coming in, as number 10 Nadia Aziz comes in. Shot on the way, no good, as Eva Shaiki controls the rebound. Aziz with the ball now. Also number 23 Nina Roberts comes in for the Warriors. Nina, a very good player off the bench for the Warriors.
I'm surprised Shaiki's still in there with those 2 fouls, even though one was a gift by the officials. But she's going to have to play smart and not get that 3rd foul here in the first half.
Donnelly steps on the line out of bounds. And it looks like she got a little caught down there amongst the trees of Dominguez Hills.
Yeah, the Toros playing an excellent front and back defense on Shannon.
Yeah, Shannon has yet to get free. She only has, I believe, how many points does she have? 3 points? Shannon with 3 points, 1 field goal and a free throw. So Tracy Lewis now with the travel violation. Made the move before she dribbled the ball.
Yeah, that's the 3rd traveling violation by the Toros here.
And 2 on her, and she's the point guard. So Warriors are not even causing those kind of turnovers. They're having trouble getting the ball in bounds. And Eva Shaiki does a smart thing and calls a timeout. We're going to take the timeout. We'll be right back. This is the Warrior Media Network.
Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by the Warrior Association, who with the help of generous donors provide scholarships and counseling to all 13 CSU Stanislaus athletic teams.
Welcome back to Warrior Arena. Rick Marquez and Jim Wills on the Warrior Television Network. CSU Stanislaus leads the Cal State Dominguez Hills Toros 15-12. Leading scorers so far for the Warriors, Ruby Webb with 5, Shannon Donnelly and Charlene Moises both with 3, and for the Toros, Lewis and Tees with 4 points each. Low scoring first half, Jim.
So far, it has been a low scoring first half. Only 15 points for the Warriors in about 12 minutes of action. So you hope that they can put together a few runs here. Shannon Donnelly gets the ball. That's the most separation she's had catching the ball, especially on the top of the key there, as Ruby Webb now controls.
Well, they know she's not going to be hardly as dangerous at all from 17 feet out. She is an inside player, period.
Cabo double teams. Eva Scheike controls the ball. Ruby Webb with a touch pass. Nadia Aziz, baseline jumper, no good. And the Toros control, number 41, Christina Tucker. Warriors had a good shot there. Nice pass down low to 0-0. Muñeca Bush. And she looks like she got fouled there on the play. We'll see what the referees call.
I think Aziz got her. It was a good job at this end by the Warriors to rotate the ball finally against that defense.
A wide open baseline jumper for Aziz. And they do get back on transition defense, however, which was a good job. But the foul on Aziz, her first foul.
Well, again, just a bigger player going against a Warrior, 5'5" Aziz against the
6'1", 0-0. And she gets the ball. Muñeca Bush, no good. And there's Shannon Donnelly strong up for the rebound there. Nice job by Shannon Donnelly, good position. And down low, that's what you want from the Warriors. And, 1 and out is what you hope for.
Yeah,
Christina Cable with the ball.
Bush kind of gave over her back. There's a nice shot from Donnelly,
Shannon Donnelly with a perfect shot from the free throw line. And Warriors running their offense now. Earlier, as you mentioned, they weren't swinging the ball back and forth. They were taking quick shots, trying to go for the home run right away early on in the 30-second shot clock set. So hopefully the Warriors can take their time a little bit and get a good shot. As Tracy Lewis now.
Yeah, that's 3 straight baskets for the Warriors from the top of the key, 2 of which were threes.
And a very nice layup by number 20, Monique Marquez, sophomore guard. She only averages 4 points, but that was a very nice offensive play there as the layup goes in off the right hand. And we've got a steal by Marquez now. A lead pass to Tracy Lewis, and Ruby Webb tips it. Eva Scheike controls. So the Warriors get it back. Ruby Webb now has Shannon Donnelly down low, but she elects to reverse it. And now they bring it back over to the same side of the floor. Aziz to Ruby Webb. The Warriors look like they're trying to get it down low.
That might be, what they talked about in that break is working the ball around instead of just, like you said, taking a quick shot.
Yeah, but when Shannon's wide open like that, with one person there, you got to hope that they can get the ball to her. Ruby Webb controls the long rebound. Nice pass to Eva Scheike. Eva with one person to beat, all the way to the basket. Looked like she was out of control there.
Yeah, got way too far under the basket. A little bit of a bump there from Lewis, but
it almost
no
looked
call.
like she traveled, and the referees just basically let that play happen.
Yeah, like you said, it looked like she was out of control. The Toros did a good job defending a 2-on-2 fast break, actually.
And she had Webb on her right wing, but she could not find the angle to pass that ball. So as Webb with the ball now, she's guilty of traveling. That was an easy call for the referee.
Well, again, we talked about it earlier. Moises is the point guard. Shakey's a number 2 guard, more of a scorer. So leading the fast break, probably not as comfortable as Charlene would be.
And Ruby Webb is a scorer for the Warriors. She needs to step into that role for the Warriors as Jamie Studevant is out for the year with a hurt leg. And there's a 3-point attempt on the way, and it's good by number 21, Tracy Lewis. And she only shoots 11% from 3-point range, but she put that one home. She is a 13.5 point a game scorer, so you do have to watch out for her. She's a senior, so she's very aware of the CCAA and how to score in this league.
Yeah,
Nina Roberts with the ball now.
She just tied this game up. We've got about 5 minutes left in the first half, tied at 17.
There's a good entry pass to Charlene, actually to Shannon, out to Charlene. Now as the Warriors reset. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Nina Roberts makes her move. She shoots it up, and this ball is good. Nice baseline jump shot. Nina Roberts.
Good court recognition by Nina. The clock's winding down. Take that shot.
Yeah, and where she was on the floor, I don't know how she saw the shot clock. Maybe somebody helped her on the team, and that's what you hope as a team. There's a steal by Sarah Hearn. That ball was tipped by Ruby Webb. Ruby out in front as Nina Roberts now controls for the Warriors. She backs it back out to set it up. Charlene Moises with the ball. Looking to pass it down low. Sarah Hearn now with it. Makes her move. Just keeps her pivot foot in the dribble. And we got a hand check foul called on 0-0 Muñeca Bush, 6'1" junior forward out of Montclair, California. She went to San Bernardino Junior College. The Warriors will have the ball underneath their own basket. Charlene Moises actually, yeah, Shannon Donnelly throwing something off the floor there. The court maintenance for Shannon.
Doing double duty tonight.
Yeah, Charlene Moises. Great pass inside,
Oh.
and Ruby had a wide open layup.
Yeah.
And
She's
she
gotta
elected to
take that
pass there.
shot.
She's got to have better court awareness in that situation. She had a layup with the left hand there, and she elected to try to feed Shannon down low instead.
You know, you want your guards to be unselfish, but that was just, she was wide open.
Yeah,
3
she was
feet
wide.
out.
Maybe she thought somebody was there. They got a very tall lineup on the floor for Dominguez Hills, except for the point guard that just checked in, number 11, Furcia Rambacall. She's 5'5". She's the shortest player for Dominguez. The three-pointer, as the clock winds down, no good. Rebound is free, and Charlene elects to let it go, which is a good move there. Warriors will have 30 seconds. They're up by 2, 19-17 with 3 minutes, 56 seconds. We've seen a pretty sloppy game so far. The Warriors have 8 turnovers, and Dominguez Hills has 7 turnovers.
Well, let's just say it's good defense.
It's good defense for the Warriors, and it's sloppy play for Dominguez.
There we go.
For the home court team, baby.
Yeah, a little frenetic pace, but there's a, well.
Bad pass by Charlene.
Okay.
That's one of those turnovers that the Warriors need to eliminate. There hasn't been much of a flow in this game, Rick. Talk about that.
Well, the one thing, actually, I was just going to say that here's a team that brings so many different players. Webb is new to the Warriors. Roberts was all everything at Golden Valley High and Merced a few years ago. She just transferred in from Fresno City College. So even though they have the point guard Moises and Donnelly, it's a team that really just is getting to know each other. Yeah.
I see that. Nice block attempt by Shannon. She does get a piece of that ball by number 3, Manisha Washington. So Shannon with the block, nice touch pass, and the Warriors are just playing a little sloppier now. We jinxed them a little bit by telling them they were playing good defense.
You know what I think too is a team that's tired.
A nice crossover move by number 11, Furcia Rambacall. And Charlene Moises was stuck in her shoes that play. We see some full court pressure as the Toros tied up.
You know, there you see the Warrior guards kind of looking at each other like, okay, I've got her, you've got her. Somebody else take her.
It's a good point. They did nice behind the back dribble for Charlene Moises. Runs right into the block from Muñeca Bush. I'll tell you what, 5'3" going up against 6'1". I think 6'1's going to win every time.
Well, that's Moises' game though. She will stick her nose in there no matter who the player, no matter what the situation, and she will go to the line.
Scrappy player, and she's given up 100 pounds at least to Muñeca Bush on that play. Muñeca comes in, well, they don't give us any weight statistics on the women. Maybe that's because they don't want to tell us their weight, but well, Charlene at the free throw line trying to break this 19-19 tie, and she does that.
Just looking at Bush, she is a pretty solidly put together player anyway.
Yeah. Charlene Moises makes the first free throw, as you saw, 65% free throw shooter on the year. The 5'3" senior guard out of Hayward, went to Moreau Catholic High School. She leads the team in steals this year, and she's second in three-point shooting. Second free throw up, but no good. Shannon Donnelly there almost picked that rebound off. And the Toros run it up very quickly. A little bit of a change of pace with this point guard out there, number 11, Furcia Rambacall, as opposed to number 21, Tracy Lewis. Tracy's a little taller. And you see Rambacall now trying to penetrate. She kicks it back out to number 20, Monica Martez. Charlene now picks up the defense. It's their 10 seconds on the shot clock. 5 seconds. Looked like we got a block call on Charlene Moises.
Well, that's now 2 fouls on each of the starting guards for the Warriors. I like the move though by Coach Gerard to bring in the quick player and up, you know, get the tempo
going. A little bit more
going.
energy for the Toros.
Yeah, he's playing basically against a 5 or 6 person rotation, and it's at least on the last possession it worked.
And you see her, she's very active, she's very crafty with the ball. As she throws up a layup, and Shannon controls the rebound. So Shannon Donnelly now with 4 rebounds and 5 points, so she's on her way to a double-double tonight. Ruby Webb, another turnover for the Warriors. And what I meant by, you know, you mentioned the new players and all that kind of thing, but also in this game there hasn't been much of a flow either. You know, you only scored 20 points and a half, and just basically shows it's been kind of a sloppy game, but plus they're just not shooting very well. The Warriors, they're shooting 42%, but they're not getting many shots at the basket, quite frankly. Only 19 attempts at the basket, and you need more attempts than that to win in this game. And Dominguez Hills has 24 attempts at the basket, and not many more rebounds. Actually, the Warriors are winning in the rebound edge, 15-12. So really, it's a matter of turnovers. The Warriors have 11 turnovers.
We got 18 turnovers in 18 minutes. So.
And that's for both teams. So.
Yeah.
So actually, they corrected it now, and Charlene Moises does have 3 personal fouls. So this is a very interesting move now as Rehnquist pulls out Charlene and puts in Nadia Aziz, the backup point guard, as I believe they changed Sarah Hearn has no personal foul, or it was.
Well, it was Scheike that
it was
they had
called
given that
Scheike.
foul to, yeah.
As Hearn now grabs the rebound. And Scheike does have 2 personal fouls, so that could come in to be very costly for the Warriors in the second half of this ball game. Shannon Donnelly now with the ball, hands it off to Ruby Webb. She has nowhere to go on the baseline, throws it to Sarah Hearn baseline. Nice pass in traffic. Nina Roberts now. Turnaround jump shot is up, and looked like it was going in. Shannon Donnelly there controls.
It was a nice looking
fouled,
shot
actually.
by Nina.
Lead out now for the Toros as number 3 gets it, and Nina Roberts, a great defensive play, and it's off of the Toros. Warriors possession.
There you see Roberts, like I said, all everything at Golden Valley, league MVP, just a great player when she was with the Cougars. And it's great to see her here with the Warriors, actually.
Yeah, it's very nice to see local players coming back and helping the program. And as you see Nina, as we're talking about her with the ball, number 23. She's from Merced, 5'8" junior. Ruby Webb now stops at the free throw line, hands it off to Sarah Hearn. Sarah looking to Ruby. Looking down low, Shannon one-on-one now. Turnaround jump shot, she's fouled, and it's up, no good. Nice job by Shannon Donnelly. Finally got some separation on that play.
Yeah, the baseline move worked, but she just looks like she's exhausted.
She doesn't look like she has the hops that she did,
No.
and maybe she's a little timid with her knee coming off. This is only her 10th game, and in the 9 games previous, she is 6th in the conference in scoring at 15 points a game. She's 12th in rebounding, 11th in steals. She's basically everything for the Warriors again this year, but she doesn't seem to have the hops, as they say, and hopefully that'll come back for her. As you see Shannon there, she misses the first free throw. She shoots 75% from the free throw line. Shannon, another local player from Ceres High School, which is actually my alma mater. So I'm very familiar with Shannon Donnelly. She misses both free throws.
Yeah, she just looks tired. There's no legs on that shot at all. We've got a Toro down on the court.
Looks like an ankle injury. She
Yep.
turned to number 32, Nikisha Perkins, the starting center
What are we in?
for the Toros.
Cut! Cut!
1 minute remaining, 20-19, a nice backdoor pass, baseline, and the shot is up, and it's going to be an air ball. Looks like it was blocked by Shannon Donnelly, and the Toros retain. New shot clock, 3-point attempt on the way, and it's no good. Shannon Donnelly tries to control the rebound. It was tipped by number 31, Brianna Norton. A 3-pointer was attempted earlier by Furcia Rambakal. As the coach is, looks like we're going to call a timeout to get. Oh no, the Warriors inbound the ball.
Official didn't hear him.
Nina Roberts now breaking out. Looks like she's going to take it all the way in. And an offensive foul call. A little out of control of that situation.
Yeah, got up, left her feet, and then had nowhere to go. We're going to have an injury timeout finally as the officials catch it.
Maybe he won't even have to call a timeout. He'll just sub him out. So he'll save his timeout, I guess. And bring it out to number 32, Nikisha Perkins, who had rolled her ankle on the Shannon Donnelly missed free throw. Still 20-19. Nobody scored in the last 3 minutes. 41 seconds remaining in the first half. And the starting point guard, Tracy Lewis, number 21, coming back in. And she takes over for Furcia Rambakal. Furcia puts in some nice minutes.
Yeah, excellent job by Rambakal. Got the tempo to her liking.
Yeah. Kind of jump-started the Toros just a little bit. Warriors had a little bit of momentum, and the Toros brought her in and kind of thwarted that. Warriors defending very nicely. Nina Roberts hits the deck. Baseline move. Shannon Donnelly there to recover for defense, and she comes away with a loose ball, and we got a foul call. Looked like there was going to be a jump ball call in that situation, but Shannon comes away with it. Very good defense for Shannon Donnelly.
Yeah, it's the official way on the other side of the court, called a hold underneath the basket. I don't know how she saw something, but okay, we'll take it.
We'll see what the Warriors do here. 22 seconds remaining in the first half. If they hold for the last shot, the Toros with full court pressure now. As Shannon gets it in, Nadia Aziz, the backup point guard, brings it up the floor with a left-hand dribble.
Shot
Pressure
clock
goes
and
back
game
now.
clock are the same, excuse me.
Nina Roberts now, high dribble. Shannon Donnelly now with it, 9 seconds remaining. They're looking down low. Shannon wide open on the top of the key. Pump fake in the lane, shoots it up. And it looks like we got an offensive foul called on number 31, Ruby Webb, down low.
That's
Ruby was
2 on
trying to get
Webb.
position on the rebound, I believe, and she pushed off just a little too early. Trying to get position, and we're going to have a one-on-one situation, I believe. So this is costly because the Toros now, if they make both free throws, could go in the locker room at the halftime if the Warriors do not score with a 1-point advantage. And number 21, Tracy Lewis, who is an 80% free throw shooter, is at the line, and you just pray that she misses one of these. It's a one-on-one, so she'll have one opportunity. She makes one, of course, she'll get the second opportunity. First free throw up, as you see. It's no good, so the Warriors, with 3 seconds remaining, hopefully to get a shot off. Nadia Aziz throws it up. from three-quarter court, no good.
Oh, I hope our camera person Laura looks out with that shot.
So very sluggish first half so far, Rick, as the Warriors are up by 1 point going into halftime, 20-19. We'll be right back. This is the Warriors Media Network. And welcome back to Warrior Arena. We're at halftime, where it is 20-19 as Cal State Stanislaus Warriors are on top of the Toros from Dominguez Hills. And we're at Warrior Arena on the beautiful campus of CSU Stanislaus in Turlock, California. And right now I'm joined by the Vice President of Student Affairs for the university, Stacy Morgan Foster. It's good to have you.
Thank you, Jim.
Now, a lot of people aren't familiar with what your job is as a Student Affairs Vice President. What is a Student Success Center, and what do you do as in terms of your job description?
Well, a Vice President for Student Affairs does a lot of things, and the Student Success Center is one. This is a new endeavor for our campus, brought to us by President Marveline Hughes. It's a center where we are attempting to work with retention statistics as well as special student programs, bringing all of those things together to help make the student's academic career a very successful one. We have an excellent retention rate here at this campus already. What we're trying to do is ensure that it stays that way, that it continues to be good, and that we continue to be academic leaders in that area.
And what you mean by retention is, of course, is graduation statistics and people staying in school. And once they start here at CSU Stanislaus, that they stick it out and continue to go to school here. What kind of help is available at the Student Success Center? Is everybody eligible to go there? All that kind of stuff. Go ahead and give us the lowdown on that.
Okay, yeah, good question. Student Success Center is actually many different departments on our campus, and they are working together through a coordinated effort. First-year programs, orientation, commencement, advising, convocation, all of those are services that we offer. Also, student development, leadership, a co-curricular transcript. The student can keep track of those different special things that they do on campus, aside from just their grades. That helps students be very marketable. Career development, that's all part of it as well. We try and package all of that together for the student.
In one place.
One place, and it's very difficult to do that all out in one place, but what we do is we really try and help kind of coordinate that and then send them off to wherever they need to go, keeping track of them, ensuring that they can be successful. You know, we have a retention rate for our students coming back that is 81%.
Wow.
Okay, that's excellent.
That's very good.
Nationally, only 68% of freshmen return for their sophomore year.
See, that's a good
really
number.
Special. Yeah.
Very good number.
Excellent.
And a lot of that just comes directly from your guys' assistants in the Student Center, and it's good to see. We appreciate you coming on and explaining some of the things, what the university can offer.
I also want to tell you we recruit really great students, and that's one of the reasons they do so well, because some of the best students come to us.
Absolutely. It's a beautiful campus. And if you're thinking about going to CSU Stanislaus, make sure you come by and visit, especially go by and visit the Student Success Center.
Come on by.
And talk to some people over there and experience what they can help you with. And appreciate you very much. Stacy Morgan Foster, Vice President of Student Affairs. My name is Jim Wells. We'll be right back. This is the Warrior Media Network. And welcome back to Warrior Arena. We're at halftime, 20-19. The Warriors are on top, and I'm joined by Rick Marquez. My name is Jim Wells. And Rick, give us some breakdown of some of the numbers so far in this in the first half there that we saw for the Warriors.
Well, for the Warriors, Shannon Donnelly leads everybody with 7 points. No surprise there. Also five rebounds. Sarah Hearn had 6 rebounds in the first half, and that gives her over 400 in her Warrior career. So a nice milestone.
That's very good.
Also, unfortunately, only 38% shooting, but Dominguez just a little bit worse at 29%.
That's right, the Warriors playing pretty good defense so far on Dominguez, and Dominguez is missing their three-point shots. They've 1 for 6, so the Warriors are, in past games, we've seen the Warriors get burned by the three-point shot, and it looks like referees blew the whistle, like the clock didn't start right on time. Actually, the shot clock and the game clock were not in sync, so they got to reset it all up, and those 6 seconds never happen.
So that's why we're on tape delay.
That's right. Charlene Moises now with the ball. She controls, she's defended, picked up by Monique Marquez. Ruby Webb now with the ball. Sarah Hearn above the three-point line. She's not a three-point shooter, but now she takes the shot, and it's an air ball, and that's why she's not a three-point shooter.
That was about a foot out of her range. One thing to look for with the Warriors, they have Moises with 2 fouls, along with Webb. Oh, she's got 3, and Shikey's got 2, along with Ruby Webb. So their 3-guard offense, they have 7 fouls between the 3.
Nice no-look pass inside. Eva Shikey. The assist to Charlene Moises, and a beautiful no-look pass inside, as you saw. Great job, Charlene Moises. The Warriors, they give the points to the wrong team on the scoreboard, but the Warriors are up 22-21 now. Actually, it should be 22-19. I don't think the Toros have scored. 20-19.
Give them 2 points just for showing up in this cold weather.
Yeah, 22-19. CSU Stanislaus on top. Wide open in the corners. Number 20, a three-point attempt on the way, no good. Number 20, of course, Monique Marquez, 5'6" sophomore guard, and Dominguez return, gets possession of the ball, and this is the 5-foot jump shot. Sarah Hearn there for another rebound. So that's 7 rebounds for Sarah Hearn so far. As we mentioned at the beginning of this half, that she has eclipsed the 400 mark for her career here as a Warrior. Sarah now with the ball, right on cue. Above the three-point line, and she's probably not going to take another three-pointer tonight.
Warriors look a little confused. Yeah, good job getting Moises up there at the top of the key with the ball.
Crossover dribble. She got hammered and finally gets the foul called as there was only 5 seconds left on the shot clock. She got fouled by number 41, Christina Tucker, 5'11" senior forward from Los Angeles for Dominguez Hills. Warriors will have the ball underneath their own basket. I don't understand why that's not a shooting foul. It looked like Charlene was going up for a shot.
Well, she was in the air.
It should be a shooting foul.
Yeah,
that's a bad call by the referee. There should be a shooting foul in that situation.
Tucker hit her, and Norton landed on her.
Moises now with a three-pointer on the way. No good. Shannon Donnelly there for the rebound. No good, and she is fouled. 0-0 with the foul. Minika Bush.
That's her 3rd.
Something to look for. Minika Bush, we mentioned that she's a very tall player, 6'1". Shannon Donnelly now at the free throw line, 0 of 2 tonight so far. Actually, she's 1 of 4.
Yeah.
With 8 rebounds and 5 points. So Shannon has done a pretty good job. She's not scoring the ball like she's accustomed to doing. And the shot is up and good. So she's now 2 for 5 from the free throw line.
She's got kind of a funky free throw form. She just kind of lays it on her palm,
different
one-handed.
Kind of form, yeah. And you teach that, especially when a player's young. You teach that when you teach them how to shoot free throws, because you want to keep that left hand off the ball. A lot of times that left hand will get in the way of your actual stroke. You see Larry Bird, he had the greatest stroke almost ever in the NBA, and he shot the ball with one hand, basically. The left hand's there as a guider.
Hey, if it works, get it.
That's right. Whatever works, that's what I say. Shaquille O'Neal needs to take some pointers. Shannon Donnelly.
Got the block.
Looked like she got away with a little bit of a foul. Looks like she hit the player with the elbow, on the elbow. But Warriors catch a break there. They're up by 5 now, 24-19 as Sarah Hearn gets free. Left-hand layup is good. And we've got a quick timeout call as Sarah Hearn takes the Warriors up by 7, 26-19, 17 minutes, 49 seconds remaining. We'll be back right after this on the Warriors Media Network.
Warrior basketball.
All right, and welcome back to Warrior Arena. The Warriors lead 26-19 here at Warrior Arena, and we're on the campus of CSU Stanislaus in the beautiful town of Turlock, California. Joined by Rick Marquez. My name is Jim Wells, and we're seeing a pretty good second half so far in the first 2 minutes and 10 seconds for the Warriors.
Oh, 6-0 run to start the second half as Coach Gerard is beside himself as he's beside us. Really upset with his players. Gerard built a power, like I said, at Linwood High, won a state championship in the 80s down in the LA area, section, kind of just like I said, it's a real power down there.
It's good knowledge, Rick.
What's that?
It's good knowledge, Rick.
Oh, okay.
You're impressing me with your knowledge of high school hoops.
That's all I know is high school stuff.
The Warriors doing a pretty good job defensively and man-to-man, and a three-point shot in and out for number 21, Tracy Lewis. Shannon Donnelly there for another rebound. That's her 9th rebound. And the Warriors looking to add to their 7-point advantage. Eva Scheike now looking down low. Shannon Donnelly getting bumped in the back. Triple team. Wide open Ruby Webb. 3-point attempt is up, and it is good. Ruby Webb. Warriors open up a 9-point advantage. Actually, they have it as a 10-point advantage.
Yeah, I think that was a 3, yeah.
It was a 3-pointer, so it's 29-19 with 16 minutes and 55 seconds remaining. Warriors with the biggest lead so far.
Yeah, all of a sudden a 10-point lead.
And the Toros have not scored here in the second half.
Well, they've barely gotten a shot
And
off.
another turnover. So the Warriors will have the ball.
Officials look as confused as the Toros on offense here. Not sure who's going to wind up with the ball.
We saw this this kind of run by the. Actually, they changed the call now. Dominguez will have possession of the ball, as if they call it off of a Warriors player. So the correction is made after the Zebras get in their huddle and decide what to call in that situation. Tracy Lewis now the pass inbounds. Number 25, Adriana Mendez. Adriana, number 25, is the 3-point shooter. Ruby Webb defends now. Pass goes up, almost thrown away. 3-point shooter with the ball. Shot clock down to 1. And Sarah Hearn there with another rebound. She's been everywhere for the Warriors so far. Sarah with the rebound. And Charlene Moises now brings the ball up. 10-point lead for the Warriors, 29-19. See if they can push it to 12 or 13 in this possession. Nice crossover dribble. Charlene all the way down the lane. Right-hand layup is no good. Shannon Donnelly there for the rebound. Throws it up. No good. She was fouled. No foul call.
Yeah, she got belted there.
Referees
10
let
rebounds
her play
now.
on that situation.
Yeah, that's one thing with Shannon. Even though her points out there, she has 10 rebounds. Warriors, 60%.
And good defense right there. Shannon standing straight up and gets the steal. Ruby Webb now. No-look pass to Eva Scheike. Eva holds it up very smartly now.
Match up! Match up!
Warriors now 3 out of 5 from 3. I don't know why they aren't doing that more.
I think they're just taking it when it comes, and I think that's the smart thing to do. Is Ruby Webb fakes a 3, takes it inside. She gets hammered and puts together a 5-foot jump stop jumper right there. Jump stop jumper. I haven't heard that before.
Well, it's 5 straight
But
points
she
for
made
Ruby.
it. There you go. Ruby Webb with a 3-pointer and the 2-point field goal. So Warriors now with their biggest lead of 12 points.
Yeah, Dominguez kind of shell-shocked.
Looked like a travel right there. No call. 3-point attempt on the way, and it's no good for number 20, Monique Marquez. Ruby Webb with the rebound. And here are some of the players for Dominguez Hills as we are literally 2 feet away from their bench. Shannon Donnelly with pump fake in the lane, goes up. Nice move offensively, but did not finish the play. Looks at the referee and thought there would be a foul call in that situation, but there was not. Tracy Lewis now, penetration, jump stop, and that's a travel. Christina Cable comes back in for the Warriors, first time in the second half. And I believe Shannon Donnelly will take a seat as she looks a little winded. Shannon Donnelly doing a lot of things besides scoring for the Warriors, as you mentioned, Rick.
Well, that's why she's a 2-time All-American. She does a lot more than just score.
Absolutely, that's a very good point. She's a presence, and teams have to game plan around her, and it makes other players look great. Ruby Webb's looked very nice so far. She's leading scorer with 10 points so far for the Warriors. Charlene Moises now with the jump shot attempt, no good. Eva Scheike battles with Tracy Lewis. Tracy passes it over, and it's a little too long.
Yeah, Lewis is a little bit out of control over there. For a senior, I'm surprised that...
I think she's just a little frustrated that the Toros are not putting any shots in the basket so far.
Well,
It's already 5 minutes and 20 seconds off the clock here in the second half, and they have not scored yet.
Have they even got a shot off?
I believe they have got a shot off, and I think they missed. Of course they missed. Charlene Moises now above the 3-point line, takes the shot. It's no good. But the 30-second clock never started. So the Warriors had a wide-open 3 attempt, but Charlene Moises took, and
well, unfortunately,
now will not be an attempt.
Yeah, that's kind of the story here at Warrior Arena the last few years. We've had quite a few problems with the shot clock and time clock. Home court advantage.
Sometimes that can help you, sometimes it doesn't help you. If Charlene made that 3-pointer, they'd have to wipe that off. So you're glad that she missed it. So the Warriors now 23 seconds put on the clock.
I got to say, though, they have beautiful new scoreboards here at Warrior.
Yeah, they're very nice. Cabo with an outside shot, she makes it. That's a 2-pointer. She had the right foot above the 3-point line. Cabo with 2 nice outside shots today. Cabo, 6-foot senior from Palmer, Alaska. So she's usually cold from the outside.
Yeah, this is summer for her, but a 14-point bulge.
Ball's inside and a foul and one for number 50, Kendra Tees.
Hearn got caught on that one. A little late reacting, and the Toros made her play. They made her pay.
A little down low too much on that situation, as you mentioned, Rick.
You know what's great about the, what's great about these seats is we can sit here and listen to the Toros coach talk to his players.
Absolutely. You can hear the strategy basically.
Yeah.
Kendra Tees basically dribbles about 20 times before taking her free throw attempt. Maybe it's because she's 57% from the free throw line.
Don't they have some kind of time limit on those things?
She completes the, 10 seconds. She completed the three-point play there.
And she gave us her jersey.
Well, Warriors lead by 11 points now. Eva Scheike breaks the pressure, dribbling all the way down the middle of the floor. Passes it off Charlene Moises, does not shoot the three-pointer. She was wide open, but that's a good thing. You don't want to take a quick shot in that situation. You're up 11 points. There's no reason for you to take a quick shot, and then she throws it away.
Well, Webb zigged when she should have zagged.
Yeah, Webb looked like she was trying to make her forward lead out to get that pass, free throw line extended. And basically, she went in and Charlene passed it out. So you see that every once in a while. Those are those turnovers of new players where you're maybe Ruby was thinking of a different option in the offensive set. So Charlene, throw it away that one. But the Warriors can afford a few turnovers now.
Yeah, I'm impressed with Webb. This is my first time seeing her. She's a very solid player.
She's had to step into a starting role after Jamie Studevine had injured her leg. Now Dominguez Hills takes a 5-0 run. Pass over to Sarah Hearn as the Warriors get across half-court line very quickly. Charlene Moises now. Dominguez didn't look like they knew what they wanted to run. It's man-to-man defense still for Dominguez Hills. They got a foul call. It looks like it's going to be called on the backup point guard, number 11, Fersia Ramakal.
Ramakal and Webb kind of got tangled up there.
Get their chest bumps there? Or?
Well, Ramakal laid out Moises, so Webb gave her a shove back.
You see the referee giving them a stern warning right here. Talking
You
both players.
better stop it.
Shannon Donnelly coming back in to the contest.
Yeah, that's a good job there by the officials. They saw it, what was happening.
Get in between them, just talk to them, tell them, hey, listen, we're not going to stand for you. You do it again, we'll throw you out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good officiating. Take control of the game. Don't let it get so physical. We got a 35 white hold, so that's basically Shannon Donnelly. As you hear the Toros bench cheering on the call.
Well, Donnelly just came in. It's a 5-0 run since she left. Now the Toros can cut more off that lead. Webb complaining that she was grabbed, but the officials aren't listening to her.
Sometimes it's almost better that you exaggerate everything on the floor, especially as they coming off the screen or something, you fall down. Sometimes the referees will call that if you do that. Nice steal, Charlene Moises in the middle of the floor. She looks to run. She stops now, pass it over Ruby Webb, right open. And a bad pass by Ruby Webb. She should have taken that shot. And I think Shannon Donnelly's telling her, take that shot right there. Now we've got a timeout. For Rick Marquez, I'm Jim Wells. We'll be right back. This is the Warrior Media Network.
At CSU Stanislaus, we promote a beautiful setting that encourages students to challenge themselves and get a quality education. With the benefits of both a smaller private liberal arts college and large state university, CSU Stanislaus offers a distinct advantage for students desiring a more personal educational experience. CSU Stanislaus offers 76 majors and concentrations, with undergraduate and graduate programs in humanities, sciences, education, business, and arts. The distinguished professors at CSU Stanislaus are respected for their genuine commitment and personal attention to each individual student. If you have goals for your future, CSU Stanislaus will help you aim directly for them and provide you with the tools to get there. With a devoted faculty, small class sizes, and state-of-the-art facilities, the education you receive at CSU Stanislaus represents nothing short of excellence. CSU Stanislaus, see you next semester.
Hello, I'm Ellen Stallings. We've been covering local news, features, and sports stories on Cable Channel 2 for more than a year now. If you haven't tuned in, please check it out every weeknight beginning at 6 and repeated at the top of each hour until 11. Your only all-local news. That's on Cable Channel 2 every weeknight beginning at 6.
Welcome back to the Warriors Television Network. I'm Rick Marquez with Jim Wells. So far here in the second half of Game of Runs, the Warriors came out, scored 7 straight, and it's a 5-0 run now by the Toros to get back in the game, cutting the lead to 9.
Single-digit lead now for the Warriors with 13 minutes and 6 seconds remaining, as you saw on the shot clock, or not on the shot clock, but on the scoreboard there. As number 21, Tracy Lewis, brings the ball up against Charlene Moises' pressure. Getting the ball down low. Wide open layup attempt for number 30, and she blew that one. Actually, number 31, Brianna Norton.
The game has definitely heated up here in the second half.
A lot more physical game we're seeing, Rick. Definitely, as the Warriors mixing it up a little bit. Cabo again from outside, and it's good.
Two in a row.
Cabo, another two-pointer. She just needs to learn to get behind that three-point line on those shots.
Second straight shot she's hit from that same
That's
spot.
one of those things where if you're the coach of Christina Cabo, you're like, come on, Christina, just take one more step back and let's see if you can make that shot. But nonetheless, the Warriors push it back to an 11-point advantage. And I spoke a little too soon on that one. It's now an 8-point advantage for CSU Stanislaus. 35-27 with 12 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. Charlene Moises brings the ball up.
That was Washington, junior out of Fresno, that made that three.
Monisha Washington. Donnelly, wide open free throw line shot, no good. Gets her own rebound, throws up and good, and she's fouled on the play. Shannon jumping up and down in elation. Very nice job by Shannon Donnelly following up her own miss. And foul is called.
Well, that's Shannon's game.
Brianna Norton, number 31.
Yeah, she had the wide open free throw shot, missed that, got in, got the rebound, got the contact, and the basket.
Absolutely, it's a very, we said that earlier in the first half of this contest. That's why the coaches tell you to follow your shots, because sometimes you have the best, you're the best judge of where your ball's going to come off. Now, if Shannon completes this three-point play, she'll have a double-double tonight. She has 9 points currently. If she makes this free throw, she'll have 10 and 11 rebounds. So, and it is good. So Shannon with a double-double tonight.
As usual.
And yeah, she, the last 2 years in the CCAA, she's always getting double-doubles. She leads the league every single year in double-doubles since she was a freshman. So Shannon, this is a breakout game for her. Another double-double for her. Three-point attempt by Tracy Lewis on the way, no good, a little long. And nice rebounding position by Christina Tucker. Ball goes out to number 3, and a jump shot on the way, no good. Christina Cabo pulls it down. She's
Looking
double
for some
teamed.
help. Finally, Moises takes the ball.
11-point lead for the Warriors as they continue to keep it around that 9 to 11-point advantage. And the Toros can't seem to break past that 9-point barrier. There's a steal by number 21, Tracy Lewis, all the way. She has Charlene Moises to beat. She passes it off. And that ball is good for Monisha Washington. So Washington scored the last 5 points for the Toros. Ruby Webb now gets held, but gets around it. Now the Warriors have a 3-on-2 break. Ruby loses the ball,
Webb forgot something there.
No more numbers. Ruby kind of frustrated on that play. Warriors had 3-on-2 there. Could not capitalize. Shannon Donnelly now, high post. Hands off to Charlene Moises. Drives, trying to draw a foul, but there was no foul call. There, Charlene basically created that contact. Charlene's pleading her case, but the referee says no,
Lewis looked like she grabbed her, but no call.
Lewis is a little bit bigger. She's 5'8", and Charlene's 5'3", so she got about 4 inches on her, 5 inches on her, and that came in effect when she stole the ball on 2 possessions ago when Charlene tried to pass the ball. Tracy just basically stood up. Nice defense by Shannon Donnelly. Avoiding the foul, straight up in the air, and that's good coaching. Charlene Moises now with the fist raised. Picked up very high by Tracy Lewis. So Toros defending coming out very high on the offense. And we got a double foul called. I believe it's a double foul. Well, the referee knows that. Yeah, double foul. White is on Shannon Donnelly. And on 5-0, which is Kendra Tees. So Shannon Donnelly now picking up number 2.
Well, they've been banging all night. That's good that Donnelly only has 2 fouls.
And she picks up number 3 on Kendra Tees, the starting center for the Toros. And they need Kendra Tees for the Toros because basically Stanislaus is rebounding very well, especially on the defensive end. Another steal there attempt, and Eva Scheike comes away with it. Charlene Moises was there again. She seems to always be there during those steals. Eva all the way down the lane. Left-hand layup is good. Eva Scheike, nobody picks her up. She goes coast to coast. 4-2.
Very strong play by Scheike. Got all the way through. Nobody saw her. Toros defense kind of fell asleep there.
Back up to an 11-point advantage again for the Warriors. 40-29, 10 minutes remaining.
Don't think I didn't notice the Olay defense there by the Toros.
What would that mean? We got a foul, and that'll be on Shannon Donnelly, number 3. Well, Shannon can afford to do that now with 9 minutes remaining. She can afford to get at least one more. You hope that she doesn't pick it up quickly.
Well, Coach Vargas is getting good production from his rotation of
Christina
Donnelly,
Cabo's coming very
Cabo, and
nicely.
Hearn. Yeah.
Free throw is good. Still a 10-point advantage now for the Warriors as Tracy Lewis. And now it looks like Toros are going small as they bring in number 11, Firsia Ramachal, 5'5". Their backcourt is 5'8" and 5'5" now. So the Warriors match up very nicely now in terms of size with the Toros.
Well, they may be going with their pressure as
I think
Ramachal
that's
pushing a
very good point. I think that Ramachal did really give Charlene Moises a few fits. Christina Cabo, nice steal attempt by number 11, Firsia Ramachal, as we were talking about her. And coming back as number 34, Sarah Hearn.
Donnelly surprised she's going out. This time she's not tired.
Well, maybe Rehnquist doesn't want her to pick another foul up really quickly. Bring her back with 6 minutes remaining. That way you can afford to pick up some fouls. Ruby Webb now the leading scorer for the Warriors. Actually, she tied with Donnelly with 10 points apiece. It's Cabo, pass it out. Scheike, nice pump fake in the lane. Puts it up, no good. Nice attempt there. Eva Scheike hits the deck. And into a Toro player. She looks like she's okay. Firsia Ramachal looking inside to Nikisha Perkins. We've got a kickball reset on the shot clock.
Warriors still with that 10-point lead. It's been this way most of the second half as we're under 10 minutes to go.
And they've only allowed the Toros to score 11 points in this half, and they went into halftime with 19 points. So the Toros have only scored 11 points in 10 minutes, so the Warriors are doing a very good job on defense against Dominguez Hills.
Well, for a Toros team that only scores 59 a game anyway, even for them, this is not good.
Yeah, this is below their season average, which is already low. The Warriors have a low. They're the lowest team in the CCA is Dominguez Hills in scoring, and we got a travel violation. Good defense by Sarah Hearn on Nikisha Perkins. As I was mentioning, the Dominguez Hills is the lowest team in scoring in the CCAA, and the Warriors are right above them at number 11. 12-team league. The Warriors 11th in scoring, but the Warriors are also really high in defense. They only allow, I think they're number 2 in defense, so they do a pretty good job defensively. Hook shot out of the way by Cabo, no good. As you saw, Moises hit the deck, and now is Ramachal takes advantage.
Lewis walked again, got away with that. Well, that was right in front
Got
of
an
us.
offensive charge, though, on Tracy Lewis going for her own rebound. She shakes her head and says no, but the referee calls the foul.
And so does Coach Gerard. I'm having a good time watching him. He is so animated here on the sideline.
Full court pressure now for the Toros as the Warriors get it inbounds to Ruby Webb. Ruby, left-hand dribble up the left-hand sideline.
Well, you can see as this game progresses, Webb is just, her confidence is growing. She just looks like she knows exactly what she wants to do.
You know, and she's been coming up big for the Warriors in the last few games, especially in the second half. As Cabo gets the ball outside again, takes the shot, and it's good, but we've got a defensive foul called before the shot, so the shot will not count. And I don't know who the foul is called on yet. We'll find out. No basket as the referee raves off, as you see.
There's a lot of action away from the ball in this game.
It's called on Nikisha Perkins of Dominguez Hills, as that is her, I believe, her first personal foul.
A lot of banging, and Washington's going to come back in when they let her. She had 5 quick points for the Toros, kind of got them back into it as they were in danger of getting blown out.
And all of a sudden they get to a bigger lineup now.
Well, you know, Coach Gerard has got to just keep changing his lineup.
Let's see what works.
Yeah,
That's a good coach. So Washington, as you mentioned, comes back in for Tracy Lewis. So actually they sacrificed 3 inches on that starting point guard spot. We'll see if Manisha Washington plays the point for Dominguez Hills as Sarah Hearn at the line.
Hearn shooting too, as assistant coach Carrie Simmons is giving some instructions to Moises. Moises doing a good job playing with those 3 fouls.
Yeah, she hasn't picked another one up in the second half, so it's Hearn brings it to another 11-point lead for the Warriors.
Yeah, the Warriors with their kind of patched together coaching staff. Coach Millar out for the year with a medical problem. Milt Raugus has taken over on an interim basis, longtime assistant coach, former coach at Turlock High.
And Hearn makes both free throws, so now she has 4 points and 8 rebounds. So Hearn having a very nice night.
Yeah, this season has kind of started badly. Another walk inside. Good job by Cabo coming over to help out. Season started out kind of out badly for the Warriors. because of Millar's absence and also Donnelly's, and the coach and the best player are out as we got a timeout.
Let's keep it right here this time. And Warriors, before the timeout was called, Phoebe Lowe, number 5 for the Warriors, is going to make an appearance tonight. Usually when Phoebe comes in, she provides quite a spark for the Warriors. You'll see her in, right after this timeout is over on the floor. She wears number 5 for the Warriors. And Phoebe is another one of those local players from Twinehart. She's 5'4". She's also a senior. Warriors have a lot of seniors on this team. And you know, with Shannon Donnelly as your anchor, you really have to recruit and get some younger players. Some of the younger players, Ann Hoekstra, or Hoekstra, I believe is how you pronounce it. She's from Ripon, I believe, and she are Ripon Christian, and she is coming in.
You don't get those two mixed up.
That's right, you can't, because those Ripon people will definitely call me and let me know that I messed it up. So, yeah, she's from Ripon. I believe she went to Ripon Christian High School, although. So, Ann Hoekstra, a freshman. She's only played 3 games, but maybe they're just getting her ready. When you have great centers like Donnelly and Hurd and Scheike in there, it's hard to get some playing time for these players. Nadia Aziz is a junior. Lindsay Levin is another freshman. She's a 6'2", 6'3" freshman player, so they have some size coming up in the ranks, and when you have Charlene Moises, who's a senior, you really need to find someone to replace her. Maybe Ruby Webb, who's a junior, next year she'll replace her. Maybe we're talking about next year a little too early. So.
Well, these young guards can do nothing but learn from Moises.
Absolutely.
Lowe kind of plays like her sister Hannah did here a few years back for the Warriors. This is Phoebe's first season playing basketball,
right?
yeah. But she was an all-sport everything up at Twinehart.
Right. Charlene Moises now. The Warriors be smart to use a little bit of clock in this situation. Backdoor pass, Ruby Webb over to Sarah Hearn. Twist in the lane. That's a tough pass to make.
She's got to take that shot.
It's a tough pass to make.
Yeah.
She was double teamed. She had, I believe she had Phoebe Lowe outside, and she decided to twist inside instead. So.
Yeah, she got to kick it out or take that shot herself. She had the contact, would have gotten the call.
Probably would have gotten a foul call in that situation.
Yeah.
And
well, look at Cabo battling inside.
They call a hold on Christina Cabo.
Cabo took an elbow in the cheek, and she's trying to tell that to the official.
Kendra Tees, the one battling with Cabo.
Tees is a big player.
Tees is built like Charles Barkley.
I'm glad you said that.
Well, steal by Charlene Moises on the inbound. A nice job by CSU Stanislaus. I think Charlene was kind of baiting that pass a little bit.
Yep.
Charlene, very crafty out there, like we mentioned. She's very skilled player. Charlene now fakes the 3, drives in, puts up the one hand, no good. Rebound goes to 41, Christina Tucker. Lead out pass now. Rambacall passes over to Washington. Washington for a 3, no good. Rebound comes off, and we got a loose foul fault on Cabo.
Well, one thing about Washington, she's going to shoot every time she touches the ball.
Seems that
must
way.
not get a lot of minutes. 12-point lead for the Warriors, 7:08 left in the game.
Monica Washington is a 5'5" junior guard. We've been talking about her a little bit. Averages 2.5 points a game. Shoots 44% from the field. See what the Warriors do on this inbounds passes. Dominguez can't seem to find an easy pass to get inside. And there she is again, right on cue for 3. Long. And rebound position again for Christina Tucker. Warriors need to get those rebounds.
Well, she's played about 3 minutes and has taken 4 shots.
Now, one thing about three-point shooting is the rebounds are usually long.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter how good a position sometimes you're in. Sometimes the ball just bounces real high or bounces at a different angle. And that's what happened on that play is Christina Tucker was in the right place at the right time. Warriors had good position down low. You still like to see them get those loose balls. There she is again, another three-point attempt on the way. This one is good.
There she goes.
Finally puts one home for Monica Washington.
That must be her role, is to come in and shoot.
Ruby Webb, nice cross-court pass to Charlene Moises. And the Warriors run their offense up by 9 points. Ruby Webb getting a lot of pressure by Christina Tucker. Ruby passes out. Charlene Moises, three-pointer tipped on the way. No good. Charlene, Phoebe Lowe gets the rebound. Nice job. Phoebe's got a very nice chiseled basketball body, to put it that way. Doesn't look like she has any body fat on her.
Well, she's been a standout softball player here on the campus here in Turlock for years.
She's definitely a scrappy player.
Her first year playing basketball for Stanislaus.
You get a foul on Sarah Hearn for the Warriors, and we've got a one-on-one situation. It looks like Shannon Donnelly's coming back. I mentioned she'd probably come back at the I almost said 6 o'clock, for the 6-minute mark. There's also Nina Roberts and Eva Scheike will come back in. And Ruby Webb is going to come out for the first time tonight. I don't think Ruby sat the whole game. I think she's played pretty much the whole game. I don't think she's sat at all. Phoebe Lowe comes in, gives them 2 minutes, and does a pretty good job.
Well, and it looks like the Warriors are kind of try and milk the clock a little bit. There's still a lot of time left, but the 9-point lead, and they're just going to, you know, not get too crazy with the ball.
That's what I would do.
Well, the wins are hard to come by this year, so it's some conservative strategy, but you know,
if it gets you a W, you got to take it. The Warriors are 2-7 in the CCAA, 1-1 in this current homestand, which is 5 games, and this is their 3rd game. And both free throws are made by Kendra Tees, number 50. So now it's pretty close, a little bit of closer game, a 7-point advantage now for CSU Stanislaus, 42-35.
Well, one thing they can't do is go to sleep, though. They've got to
be aggressive
attack.
still in this situation.
Work the clock down, but get a good shot.
Backdoor pass, that's been there every single time.
There you go.
Eva Scheike. Great passing for the Warriors.
They ran that same play to start the game, and here it gets them back to a 9-point lead.
And Sarah Hearn showing you a different aspect of her game. She's known as a rebounder, a scrappy player. She definitely a good pass right there. We got a jump ball situation as Nina Roberts gets in there and mixes it up with Muñeca Bush. And the possession arrow goes to the Warriors.
There you go, big play by Nina.
It's a very good possession change. And the Warriors push it back up to a 9-point advantage, and if they score here, it'll be 11 or 12 with a 3-point advantage, with a 3-pointer. Backcourt pressure now, just one-on-one pressure, so the Warriors clear out. Charlene Moises, left-hand dribble. Nice pass, the high post. They tried that back door, but Dominguez is ready for it. Nina Roberts inside. Ball goes off her hands.
Held.
She was being held, and she's...
You can see from here, Washington had her arms around Roberts' waist.
Nina's pleading the case, looking at the referees, but in that situation, sometimes the referees, I'll hand it to them, they've called a pretty even game so far. Team fouls right now are 7-7, so it's pretty even. But you know, they have a lot to look at. They have a lot to look for, and unless you've ref before, it's hard to criticize. Believe me.
In a physical game like this, there's so much going on the ball, away from the ball. There's another bump that they rightly don't call.
Could have been called a foul, but that was a good incidental contact.
Yeah.
Shannon Donnelly stepping in at the right time, and that's where Shannon is experienced in this league. She knows how to get away with certain things. There's Eva Scheike now at the ball at the 3-point line. Now wide open, Nina Roberts off the rim. Shannon Donnelly there for the rebound. He hits the floor.
Donnelly stole that one from Tees.
Yeah. Kendra Tees was right there, as you mentioned, right underneath the basket. Yeah, Shannon crashed the backboard and got that one.
And that's one thing from watching these games over the years and covering for the Warriors Network. This is one of the toughest conferences in the country with UC Davis and Cal Poly Pomona, Dominguez Hill, San Bernardino, College of the Grand Canyon. These are tough teams in both the men's and women's sides.
Absolutely. It is probably the best Division II basketball conference in the nation. Shannon Donnelly pump fake in the lane now. Eva Scheike now, there's 15 seconds on the shot clock, so the Warriors have plenty of time to be patient. Nina Roberts in the lane, I think they're going to call an offensive push-off.
Oh, that's a makeup call there.
Well, Nina Roberts was complaining a little earlier, and
maybe she complained too much.
Monisha Washington kind of sold that a little bit, and they will have free throws here. Monisha Washington shoots 100% from the free throw line.
All right.
And those numbers are probably a little skewed, as she's only taken 3 and she's made all 3. So she's only taken three free throws all year. So we'll see what her stroke looks like as she makes it. And Donnelly gets hammered to the deck by 50 Kendra Tees. And the referee is making sure they calm down a little bit.
Yeah,
Kendra's not taking anything from anybody, huh? And the second free throw is no good. Rebound by Sarah Hearn. She's there for it.
As usual.
How many is that for her tonight?
Well, they got 9 on the board, but I think that they're a little bit behind. She had 9 at the 2-minute mark of the second half.
Back door, watch back door!
Warriors trying to run that play again. Charlene Moises wide open. Nina Roberts back to the basket. Fadeaway jumper's good. Nina Roberts.
Nice shot.
That's a clutch shot there. Nina Roberts with the stare down.
She and Washington are kind of have a little one-on-one there.
Absolutely. Warriors push it back up to a 10-point advantage. 4 minutes remaining. That's a good side. Turnover now. Shannon Donnelly with the steal. Bad pass by Furcia Ramacall.
Yeah, threw it right to Donnelly. I'm not sure what she was looking at.
Looked like they had a little cross-screen action in the key. They're trying to get it to Kendra Tees, but we were blocked a little on the play by head coach Vern Gerard. Shannon Donnelly recovers now. Moises wide open at the top. Nina Roberts with an attempt, and it's good. Nina Roberts back-to-back field goals, and the Warriors take the 12-point advantage, 48-37. 36. We've got a timeout called by the Toros. Warriors looking good. 3 minutes, 30 seconds, 37 seconds remaining. We'll be right back. You're watching the Warrior Media Network.
Welcome back to Warrior Arena. Rick Marquez and Jim Wells. The Warriors have stretched it back out to a 12-point lead with 3.5 left. Jim, hopefully an exciting finish for the Warriors.
Well, hopefully it's not, actually. I would love to see them trade baskets here and win by 15, 20 points here. We'll see what happens as they're up by 12, as you mentioned, as an inadvertent buzzer goes. And
well,
referees just say, go on, play on.
Yeah, good minutes off the bench by Nina Roberts.
Offensive charge.
Yeah. Donnelly.
Great job by Shannon Donnelly. Explain what happened on that play.
Donnelly was standing in the key from the timeout, and the Toros guard just ran right through her. Lewis, that's her second straight charge. And then she's not even going to look over at her coach this time.
She's trying to create something. And now we'll see what kind of pressure Dominguez has after the timeout. Warriors try that backdoor play. It's not there this time. Shannon Donnelly, spin move in the post. Back out to Nina Roberts. Another jump shot, no good. Sarah Hearn for the rebound. Goes right back up. It's good. Sarah Hearn. For the Warriors, she runs back and says, that's just what I do.
Yeah,
the 14-point lead is the biggest advantage for the Warriors so far in this game. 50-36. And they've only allowed Cal State Dominguez Hills to score 17 points in this half.
Big game for Sarah Hearn. Very impressed with her overall play.
Absolutely. Warriors go for the steal there, and they get a foul called on them. Kendra Teese has been a load here in the second half.
Yeah, that's the one thing I see with the Warriors inside play is that a big physical player gives them problems. Hearn tried to help out and take another charge, but a little bit late, and unfortunately she didn't sell it enough. She just kind of fell a little bit.
Yeah, and with a 14-point advantage, I think Shannon took a little bit of a chance there as they call a foul on Shannon, so she has 3 personal fouls now. But, you know, in that situation, you're up 14, why not go for the steal there? It's only 2 minutes, 44 seconds remaining. If you get a possession, you're going to take another 15, 20 seconds off the clock, so that can ice the game for you. As Kendra Teese makes another free throw.
Well, she's got a good stroke at the line.
And she only shoots 57%, so...
She's 3 for 3 so far, so hopefully I just jinxed her. But
yeah,
I don't know why, with her size and bulk inside, I don't know why she doesn't try to get fouled more. Because if she's going to shoot like that, she's going to get a lot of points.
Warriors now up by 12. And full court pressure again as Nina Roberts dribbles the ball. Trying to cross it over. They pass it back to Charlene Moises. Good job by Nina to recognize who her point guard is.
Yeah, this team is...
teach her off guard.
Yeah, this team is schooled in who to get the ball to.
Shannon in the lane. Oh, and she's hammered. Kendra Teese. Shannon does a good job of selling those fouls. She was fouled, however, and she'll go to the line to add on her 10 points and 12 rebounds. She's only attempted 7 shots today.
Yeah, she and Webb lead the Warriors with 10 points each. But, you know, with 50 in the game, obviously a very balanced game so far.
Very balanced, absolutely. She gets her 11th point now. Shannon Donnelly, of course, a junior from Ceres, California. Very local, 6'1". Already set the school record in scoring and career-wise and in a single game. And Shannon with 12 points and 12 rebounds. So double 12s on the board for Shannon. And Dominguez pushes it up the floor. Tracy Lewis, the creative player for Dominguez Hills, as Dominguez swings it. They have a very short team, 3 guards basically on the floor. That ball is blocked by Sarah Hearn. And we've got an offensive foul called on Dominguez Hills, and I believe that is going to be number 5.
Yeah.
And she might get teed up here.
Yeah, she
wisely walks
really
away
threw her down.
Shannon was in the middle of a lane there,
5.
and that is 5 fouls. So Kendra Teese and Coach Gerard will have 1 minute to substitute, so he'll take advantage of this 1 minute, try to ice Shannon and get some rest for his players on the floor.
Yeah, Teese is very upset with the call, but the way Donnelly fell, he's gonna have to get her out of there pretty quick.
Donnelly's hit the floor quite a bit tonight. She definitely, you see coach there, making his substitution, and it's the 5'11" senior forward Christina Tucker wearing number 41, and she started the game.
Yeah, the Warriors kind of lead this league in flops and floor burns.
Absolutely, yeah. They do hit the floor a lot, but that just shows how much heart you have and how much you scrap as a team. And Shannon misses the free throw.
Too strong on that one.
She's attempted 10 free throws tonight. Six of her 12 points have come on the free throw line. That's why she's only attempted seven shots, and she's only made 3. So hopefully Shannon can put this one home. And there's the biggest lead for the Warriors, 15-point advantage, 53-38 with 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the game. Tracy Lewis defended by Eva Scheike. Dump in pass, no good.
Go.
As Christina Tucker saves the ball out of bounds, but saves it to Charlene Moises.
Yeah, 4 Warriors converged on that ball. There you see a little bit of a dispirited Toros team right now.
The Toros have now, oh, nice, beautiful pass by Shannon Donnelly. And we got a foul called on number 11 for Sierra McCall.
Yeah, she was undercut.
What a great pass. Shannon Donnelly showing us her whole complete game.
Nice little wrap
Rebounding,
around there.
scoring, throwing the ball. Very nice job. And we've got a timeout call. We will take the timeout. We got 1:53 remaining. Warriors up by 15 points. Stay with us. See what the Warriors can do here in the final 2 minutes. This is the Warriors Media Network.
Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by the Warrior Association, who with the help of generous donors provide scholarships and counseling to all 13 CSU Stanislaus athletic teams.
Welcome back to the Warriors Television Network. The Warriors with a 15-point bulge here late in the game, Jim. Great run by the Warriors here to kind of finish this one off.
Yeah, they started the second half just on fire. Really put together, I mean, not really a big run. It was like a 7-0 run, but it created a little bit of space and gave the Warriors a little bit of momentum. And, you know, when you do that kind of thing coming out of a locker room, it kind of gives you that extra confidence to make your shots. Nina Roberts has come in off the bench, done a very nice job. Sarah Hearn, all the big 3, which I call Donnelly, Hearn, and Scheike, have really stepped up nice for the Warriors. Scheike with her defense has just been all over the place. Moises has been distributing the ball very nicely. She hasn't shot the ball very well, 1 of 8 from the floor. She has 5 assists, though, and that's what you want from your point guard. 4 points, 5 assists, getting other people points. So.
Oh, look at the concentration on Hearn.
And she puts it in. The Warriors now with a 16-point advantage, their biggest of the game, as you get a good look at Sarah Hearn.
Great job by the camera crew.
Yeah, absolutely. The 5'10" senior forward from Livermore, California. Sarah Hearn, she puts, oh, that one rolled off. Thought that one was going down.
Dominguez kind of up against it now. Wild shot there by Lewis.
Scheike with another rebound. We got
Ties
jump
up,
ball.
Scheike.
That's a quick whistle there on that jump ball. Now Warriors will, well, the possession will go to Cal State Dominguez Hills. As they're trying to reset the shot clock here. I believe they're going to put it to 27 seconds on the shot clock as the Warriors defend. As you see Shannon Donnelly with her hands up, and Scheike down low. Pass goes on top. Free throw line jumper, good by Christina Tucker.
That's a nice play there.
Great play off an inbounds. And the Warriors quickly inbounds the ball. 1:35 left. Warriors up by 14. Nina Roberts, left-hand dribble up the left-hand sideline. Pass it down low to Shannon Donnelly. Shannon back over to Roberts. Roberts wide open. Nice little stubber step. Shannon, pump fake in the lane. Fouled and good! Nope. And that's the nail. Oh, and they call it travel. I'll tell you what, that was a great move by Shannon. She faked out the referee.
Yeah, I really think she did, yeah.
Now, if we were in some, if I was broadcasting for the Toros, I might say it otherwise, but it looked like Shannon had a great move there. And another rebound for Sarah Hearn. How many rebounds is that? 11 rebounds and 7 points for Sarah Hearn. Sarah averages 8.4 rebounds. She's number 5 in the CCAA this season in rebounding, so that'll definitely go up a little bit.
Hearn and Donnelly with 23 rebounds.
Wide open is Eva Scheike on the other side of the floor. They do not see her as Nina Roberts all the way in the lane. Dump pass, Shannon Donnelly. She gets fouled. Oh, they don't call a foul. She got hammered on that play as well. 15 points now for Shannon. She's right at her season average of 15 points a game, which is good for 6th in the conference. Three-pointer attempt on the way by Washington, no good. Tipped rebound, Eva Scheike, but it goes right back out to Washington. Washington picked up, stunner step, jump shot, no good. And number 41, Christina Tucker, corrals the rebound. Back out to Tracy Lewis, drives the lane. And nice another one by Sarah Hearn.
She's going to get a double-double if she gets some more points here pretty soon.
12 rebounds. Her and Shannon Donnelly both have 12 as Nina Roberts pulls up, shoots the jumper, no good. And
ooh, Hearn just got elbowed all the way back to the bench.
got hammered as well.
They both did.
A little physical now, and we're going to have some free throws for the Warriors. As it looks like the Toros got a little bit frustrated. It looked like Sarah Hearn, you can see her kind of touching her face. She looked like she got hit in the back of the head.
Yeah, Norton got the rebound, swung one elbow at Scheike, hit her in the mouth, then hit Hearn in the chest.
So Sarah will have 2 free throws here, and she makes 1.
You could almost call that a flagrant foul.
Basically, you know, sometimes if the game was in the balance, they might have called that a flagrant elbow. But in this situation, up by 17 points now. Warriors 57, Toros 40. Great defensive effort by the Warriors tonight. As Hearn puts them both in, she now has 9 points. She's 1 point away from a double-double, but I doubt she'll get it with only 20 seconds remaining in this game.
Well, only 19 points given up in the first half, 21 in the second. Like you said, an excellent defensive game.
Consistency, absolutely.
Hearn gets belted again by Norton. I don't know what the officials are looking at.
Donnelly with a rebound, so she has 13 rebounds. And they're just really playing physical with the game in the balance. Not in the balance, but with the game winding down. 6 seconds left, why foul?
Well, like you said, if this game was any closer, maybe the Warrior players would get more upset. They're just kind of smiling and laughing them off.
They're just like, you know, look at the scoreboard.
Yeah.
58-40.
Yeah.
All we have to do is point up there and say, scoreboard.
Yep.
And if the fans were into the game, they would be saying, scoreboard. So we'll do it for them as Shannon Donnelly will go to the line. 15 points tonight, 13 rebounds. She's been to the line 11 times tonight. That's a good sign. I mean, she's getting fouled and getting to the, she's 8 of 12 from the free throw line. That's good to see for Shannon Donnelly, a 75% free throw shooter. And remember, she missed her first 2, so she's basically 8 for her next 10. So she's doing a very good job.
Well, you jinxed her there. Warriors are going to move to 6-9, 3-7 in the conference on this weekend that they wanted to make a move. And there's your final.
Warriors pick up a 19-point lead, a 19-point win tonight, and they start this weekend off with a victory. We'll be right back with a wrap-up. This is Jim Wells with Rick Marquez, and you're watching the Warrior Media Network. Just witnessed the Warrior ladies win 59-40 here on the home floor of Warrior Arena on the campus of CSUS Stanislaus. Great defensive effort tonight, Rick, as the Warriors put together 2 complete halves of basketball. Second half, they owned the court. What's your impressions?
Great job by the Warriors inside and out. The guards shot the 3 well to open up the Toros defense. Toros got in some foul trouble. Tees fouled out. Donnelly, the player of the game, with a double-double. Sarah Hearn right behind her with 9 and 11. Great job by Cabo off the bench.
So Shannon Donnelly, your player of the game. The Warriors 1-0 on this weekend so far. We'll see what they can do against Cal State LA in the next game. Hope to see you there. You've been watching the Warriors Media Network. Thank you very much.